You can believe what happened over here, man. Got real warm out there in the house. Somebody had good and cops came out here. Told me I was just taking out the garbage. Where you been?
Shit, man, I've been taking care of these motherfuckers.
Oh, damn.
Y'all was coming in, and now you're backing out. Now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. Shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends. They can watch it go down. Watch it go down. I got mine too. So welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. 'Cause these are my people, and this is my land. This is my land. And this is what we pray for, and this is God's plan. This is God's plan. And if you ain't from here, then you won't understand. You won't understand. This is my country, and this is who I am. So welcome to my house. So welcome to my house. Stand up for mine. You better believe it, 'cause today won't be your day. I can guarantee it, you should turn and walk away and get to leaving, or I'll let this 12 gauge do all my speaking. Don't push me on the edge, boy. Don't push me on the edge.
Good evening, race fans, and welcome to race number 2 of a brand new season here for the Miller Family Trucking Esports League, Season 13 for the World of Thunder Esports League. I'm Alex Robinson, Dominic Foster, and Brett Wheeler behind the scenes in the producer's chair. Tonight it is the ABR Setup Shop 360 Wing Sprint Cars here at Lanier, and well, Mr. ABR himself, Alex Bergeron with a 12.316 second quick right now, qualifying with a 12.425, looking to become the first female in history of the World of Thunder Esports League. Rebecca Millette is a second quick. Matt Dixon, Tyler Schultz, Clayton Davies round out your top 5 right now in the qualifying. And Dom, we saw a clinic by Blake Majulis, and now over to the sprint car world, where last season in the 410 ranks, the 12 machine of Alex Bergeron dominated those points.
Yeah, he definitely did. And, he's not a 3-time World of Outlaw iRacing champion for a reason, Alex, but, still a tenth of a second quicker than everyone. These are just 360s instead of 410s. So you got to think there's a lot of good drivers in 360s, but Alex Bergeron, 410 experience is always going to carry over in 360s.
You look at some of the guys down the list a little bit there. There's Bo Krebs. He goes 27th quick. But look at the guys in the top 15. Huey Quillen, Damian Keffer, Bill Miller, Donnie Batiste, Sage Luther, and Corey Austin. Those guys, you've seen them run UMPs. You saw them in the street stocks and supers last season. And the big blocks even. They're not known for running sprint cars much. But right now in these 360s, they're putting on a pretty good qualifying time.
Yeah, they definitely are. Definitely known more for their late models than anything, really and truly. But coming out to meet the challenge for the sprint cars, but practice or qualifying is over. Now we're on to a heat race. But take a look at your top of the list: Alex Bergeron, Rebecca Millette, Team ABR taking 1-2 to start out with.
Matt Dixon, Tyler Schultz, Clayton Davies, your top 5. Here we go. Heat race number 1 on the grid. 10 laps of distance, top 4 go on to the feature event, and on the pole, the 12. It is Alex Bergeron to the outside. Team Outlaw Motorsports 97 of Tyler Schultz.
Starting in third, it's the 92 for the Mid-South Dirt Slingers, Corey Austin. 2 is outside, the 67 for the teammate of Mid-South Dirt Slingers, Donnie Batiste.
Damian Keffer starts on the inside of row number 3 to the outside. You saw him finish second in the UMPs. It's Dustin Holm, the 331.
Starting at 7th is the 32 of Andrew Hauser. 2 is outside, the 71 of Mario Perez.
Garrett Adams in the 13 starts on the inside of row number 5 to the outside. It's Joshua Berry in the 20.
Yeah, right out your field for Team Outlaw Motorsports is the 14 of Cole Duggar. And starting in last is the 76 of Austin Stern.
Heats on tap here for the ABR Setup Shop 360 Wing Sprint Cars to open up their season at Lanier Speedway. And Dom, if it's anything like those UMPs, we are in for another dogfight. But can anyone top the 12 machine? And Dom, with 4 going on, who do you have coming home in that 4th and final transfer spot?
4th and final spot, I'm actually going to say Andrew Hauser is going to make his way up there to take that final transfer.
Drew Hauser, you got, I got, I'm going to go with a guy. He really impressed in his late models. I'm going to go Damian Keffer taking it over. But first heat race of the season in the 360s is underway. And the 12 machine Alex Bergeron leads us into turn 3 and 4 already. As at 97, Tyler Schultz might be one to keep your eye on here tonight, as he is in the 2nd spot. Corey Austin, he gets by Damian Keffer right now. Keffer in the 4th spot.
Yeah, there, Keffer in that final transfer spot. Donnie Batiste, Andrew Hauser on the outside looking there right now. But you see Tyler Schultz under fire from Corey Austin, trying to keep it straight and go there. But if we look back at that final transfer spot, the battle's heating up. Keffer, Batiste, Hauser, all right there, making Keffer known that, oh man, he's got to take an eye out.
Keep your eye on that 331 for Slick Sim Sports. Dustin Hall has a lot of good teammates over at Slick Sprint Car guys, so Dustin Hall might have some good support systems, some guys to lean an ear to, and see what they can help him make adjustments for, because right now he's on the outside looking in that 8th spot, as Damian Keffer holds on to the 4th spot right now. He's battling it out. with the 32 of Corey Austin.
Yeah, it definitely is right there, but, you know, he doesn't need to be fighting too much there as Andrew Hauser's on 5th, looking at the inside, just trying to say, all right, I need one mistake here. We got 4 laps left to go in this heat race. And Andrew Hauser on the outside looking in from Keffer.
Keffer, you know, we talked about him on Thursday night, UltimateDirtTV. Impressive run for his super late models. And now he is up to the 3rd spot. Never mind, Corey Austin makes a move back. So those two going at it right now. Alex Bergeron, 2 laps to run for the 12 machine. Tyler Schultz, though, a very impressive start for him right now as he is in the 2nd spot, but he has company.
Yeah, Schultz is under fire from Corey Austin right there. Damian Keffer, Andrew Hauser, they're all sitting right there. But white flag doesn't have it for Alex Bergeron, who has checked out of this race. And as we saw before, you know, he is the man to beat coming out of 3 and 4. Alex Bergeron takes heat race number 1.
Bergeron first, Schultz, Austin, and picked it there. Damian Keffer takes home the 4th and final transfer spot into the A-main. So, Dom, I pick up another win in our little ongoing battle here, but here is your official results. It is Bergeron, Schultz, Corey Austin, Damian Keffer, your top 4 going on to the A-main event. Andrew Hauser, Joshua Berry, Donnie Batiste, Dustin Hall, Mario Perez, Garrett Adams, Cole Duggar, Austin Stern. To the consolation rounds, they go heat race number 2, and who is starting on the pole?
On the pole, it's a 19 for Team ABR eSports, Rebecca Millette. To her outside, it's the 50 for AC Sports, Clayton Davies.
Sage Luther starts on the inside of row number 2. To the outside, it is Bill Miller in the 34.
Starting in 5th, it is Huey Quill in that 4 machine. To his outside, it's Jason Schoenbachler.
Dakota Kuhn in the 95. He starts in the 7th spot. To the outside for Team Barry Motorsports, the 49 of Ben Lewis.
Starting in 9th, it's the 17 of Bruce Harp. To his outside, the 18 of Noah Bowman. And right out your field, it's the 6 of Rylan Gray.
Here we go, heat race number 2, about to kick off. And talk about what could be a history-making season. That 14, keep an eye on her all season at Team ABR Esports. Rebecca Millette, she is going to be one to keep your eye on. And heck, can she upset the 12, the boss man over there at ABR, Alex Bergeron? Again, she notch her first ever career win in the Miller Family Trucking Esports League.
Yeah, but someone you want to keep your eye on as well, too. On her outside, Clayton Davies in that 50 machine. You know, Davies always a strong contender no matter where he's at in the sprint car. And start on the outside, you know he's going to be ready to pounce.
And again, you look at row number 2, Sage Luther, Bill Miller. 2 of, you know, more big blocks, crate models, you know, street stocks. Not much known for sprint cars, so they're going to be 2 to keep your eye on. Then you have Huey Quillen as well. Keep your eye on those guys, see how they run. As pace truck off, green flag is out, heat race number 2 underway.
Rebecca Millette off to a great start running that bottom side. Davies, though, taking that top side run, momentum all the way through. Take a look, Clayton Davies getting the runs from the top side. Rebecca Millette under fire early.
Clayton Davies now, he's on the top side, Millette on the bottom side. Those two side by side for the top spot. Davis has him right now as Clayton Davies is your new leader. Rebecca Millette right there on the bottom side trying to make it work. In the 14 there, Sage Luther, he's battling it out with Huey Quillen and Dakota Kuhn. Those guys battling it out. 2 will go on, 1 will go to Consi.
And we're talking, you know, Clayton Davies rocked it to the front there. He is 2 tenths quicker than the rest of the field right now. So that top side momentum seems to be working. You see drivers moving more to the top side now. It's seeing Davies running the top with it.
Clayton Davies now starting to pull away. You see these other cars back there trying to battle out Rylan Gray. He started in that 11th spot. He's up to 6th right now. The 4 machine, Huey Quillen, into the wall, upside down, and oh boy, the 4 machine of Huey Quillen out of tonight's heat race number 2. He'll be back in the pits trying to fix that machine up, ready for consolation action. But that has to be a huge break, as here we go, UltimateDirtTV instant replay. There you see, there is the 4 machine of Huey Quillen. In Kyle Larson paint scheme there, trying to represent the speed of Young Money, but hits the wall there, so a tough break for the 4.
Here you see Jason Schellenbacher also involved in an incident as well too. A little bit of contact, coming down and gets a little sideways, and unfortunately enough to send him around, but I believe he might be able to keep that going. But take a look at that front suspension. It looks a bit broken, Alex.
So some early problems for Sean Beckler and Huey Quillen. So those two will write an end. That was your UltimateDirtTV instant replays as those two write an end to their heat race. But will this restart benefit that 14 machine of Rebecca Millette? But that battle for the final transfer spot can kick up even more. Sage Luther holds it right now. Bill Miller, though, keep an eye on that Miller Family Trucking 34 machine. Rylan Gray, he's back there in the 6th spot in that number 6 for SSR. Can those boys make a run for it? Pace trucks in. We're taking a slow approach at the restart there, and green flag back out on the raceway.
Yeah, definitely. We see Clayton Davies back up to that top side, making it known. Rebecca Millette under fire again from Dakota Kuhn. Dakota Kuhn trying to make a run from the bottom side. Millette goes to the top side. See a car off in the top there, but keep going. Rylan Gray up there in the top. Keeps it going, though. Rebecca Millette back to 3rd. Now under fire from Bill Miller. So Miller looking to get that final turn spot. Sage Luther's now looking to the inside.
Sage Luther right now in the 4th spot. He might not want to push it too much here, but he's going up top here. He's in the 4th spot. Bill Miller right behind him with the white flag in the air for Clayton Davies. Bill Miller now into the wall. Now here we go. Battle for the 3rd spot between Luther and Millette. But Clayton Davies' final time around, he wins heat race number 2. Dakota Kuhn in 2nd. Rebecca Millette 3rd, and Sage Luther, he rounds out your 4, going on to the feature event later on tonight.
And unfortunately, Bill Miller up in the wall had himself a good run going there, but now he will have to go through the alphabet soup later tonight, Alex.
Here is your official results for heat race number 2. Davis, Kuhn, Millette, and Luther going on to the show. Harp, Lewis, Miller, Bowman, Gray, Quillen, and Sean Beckler. Consolation rounds for the rest of the field. Here you go. Heat race number 3, your final heat race of the night. And on the pole for Lightning Sim Racing is the 96 of Matt Dixon to the outside up north eSports 57. It's Austin Griffey.
And starting in 3rd to 55 of Cody Lawrence, who is outside your Pennsylvania boy, the 21 of Jacob Stitzel.
J-Mac, Jamie McCarron, he starts on the inside of row number 3, and to the outside, it's Brandon Voiles.
Starting in 7th, it is the 25 of Timothy Korkakowski. To his outside, it is Sean Sheehan, the 23 machine.
Bo Krebs, he starts in the 9th spot. To the outside, it's Teresa Bender. And rounding out the field for LGR, you wanted the best. Well, it's Coulter West in the 10.
All right, Alex. So we got to get something going here to even this out. So you're 1-0. Who you got in the final transfer spot tonight?
Correction, I'm 2-0 because I picked the winner in the heat in the feature of last.
That doesn't count.
But coming home in the 4th spot, I'm gonna go with. You know what? Let's go J-Mac. Jamie McCarron going up 1 spot. Brett Wheeler, he's picking Cody Lawrence to finish in the 4th spot. Dominique Foster, we're green, but who are you picking?
Oh, well, you took my pick of J-Mac there, so I got to pick somebody else. I'm going to have to go with Brandon Voiles making his way up in here.
There is our picks here for that final transfer spot. Matt Dixon, though, he is out in front and in charge already in 1 lap in the book, and man, he is out there. There's Austin Griffey. Those two started on the front row, but slide job by Cody Lawrence. Lawrence now takes over the 2nd spot on Austin Griffin. That's Wheeler's pick to finish 4th. He said, forget that, I'm going for the win.
That's definitely the way to do it. You don't want to be in that final transfer spot. As we saw before, it is a battle to get up in there, that final spot. But take a look. J-Mac up to 2nd now. We got Carr a little bit sideways, though.
Carr into the wall there, but we're still green. J-Mac in the 3rd spot, battling with Griffey for 2nd. Those two, the 57 for Up North Esports, the 2M for the Firm Motorsports. Those two going at it here. Cody Lawrence right now, he's in the 4th spot. Why am I not surprised? Caution.
Alex, did you cause that one?
That wasn't me.
No announcer's curse for the sprint cars yet, but we'll take a look. I believe that might have been my pick on that one there, Alex. I could be wrong, though.
The 57 machine. Oh, lap traffic getting in the way there. The 15 machine gets into Griffey here. And Griffey gonna get, oh boy, just problems. A lot of problems going on in the back.
Yeah, definitely seemed like lap traffic there got in the way of that. An unfortunate error for that one, but take a look at that now as that's going to shake up your running order, Alex.
So running order changed up a little bit here. Can Austin Griffey regroup there? You see he's getting the spot back, but has the damage been done?
There you see, Alex, he actually drove around. He might be going to the pits for this one. I think he's going to try and get that car fixed, get back out there.
We will find out. Griffey right now, he has no front, so we might have to see if he goes to pit road. Do you see, is that 97 on 57 on pit road? He is not. But lights are out. There he comes. There he is. So the 57 back on the raceway. He'll have to start in the back now from that pit stop, but he's going to have to catch up to the field because the pace truck is off, and the green flag back out here for heat race number 3.
You see Matt Dixon's take us to the check or the green flag there. J-Mac, though, under a little bit of fire into someone on the bottom side there. That could hurt him moving back a little bit, though.
Got some problems there for some of these guys. J-Mac falling back, and caution flag waves once more. Caution flag waves. One thing to notice here right now, as we're closing in near the end here, UltimateDirtTV instant replay. There's the 2M. Jamie McCarran goes, tries to duck, gets in the slick, and oh boy, going around he goes is the 2M machine.
Alex, that's your pick right there. That is a little bit of the announcer's curse coming back to bite you.
You want to know this funny thing, though? Had something to do with the guy by the name of him and Cody Lawrence getting into it, and I think that was Brett Wheeler's pick.
You know, that was actually Brett Wheeler's pick, so both your picks get into it there.
So, and you want to hear the worst part, Dom?
What's that, Alex? No, my pick was Brandon Voiles in that 6th spot right now.
And I was about to say, your pick was Brandon Voiles, but guess what? He's on the outside looking in here. So all 3 of us had picks. They all were supposed to make in that final transfer spot, but all 3 of them right now looking like we're going to might go, nope, no green, white checkered here. But with 2 laps to run, when we go back green, all 3 of our picks are on the outside looking in. It's going to be an interesting one. Pace truck off. Green flag is out. Matt Dixon hoping to end this one right now as that 96 gets a good jump. But guess what? I was saved by the caution because J-Mac is still in that 2nd spot.
He was. You know, you may have been saved by the caution because he might get in, but he won't be in that final transfer spot. You see him in 2nd, taking control of it, trying to get all the way up to 1st for Matt Dixon. He's running that inside line, though. Coulter West under fire from Sean Sheehan in that final transfer spot.
Coulter West in the 3rd spot. And remember, Coulter West started in the back of this one. He's up there. Flag in the air. Matt Dixon right now for the Lightning Sim Racing. Through 3 and 4, Matt Dixon. He is going to win your 3rd and final heat race. J-Mac, Coulter West, and Sean Sheehan go on to the show. Dom, your pick, Brandon Voiles, came 1 spot short of getting it right. Cody Lawrence comes home in the A spot. So my pick goes on to the show, but that wasn't the pick for it. It was supposed to finish 4th, so all 3 of us are wrong.
I'm going to count that as a win, though. I was the closest of all 3 of us, Alex.
Doesn't matter. Okay, folks, so you hear Dom laughing. We're going to explain this. Our producer, Brett Wheeler, just said if you take, so we're going to show you the official results. Dixon, McCarran, West, Sheehan, your top four. Voiles, Korkakowski, Griffey, Lawrence, Bo Krebs, Stitzel, and Bender. Look where Lawrence finished 8th. Brett Wheeler said you divide that by 2. It finishes 4th. So apparently Brett Wheeler, by some way possible, Brett Wheeler was right. He got something out of it.
I don't think so, Alex. But here we go. Taking a look at your C main starting lineup. Starting on the pole for Stick Slim Sword. It's the 331 of Dustin Hall. To his outside, the 18 of Noah Bowman.
Number 2 to the inside. It was Wheeler's pick. It's the 55. Cody Lawrence to the outside. It's the 71. Mario Perez.
Starting in 5th, it is the 6 of Rylan Gray. To his outside, the 168 of Bo Krebs.
Starting row number 4 to the inside, it's Garrett Adams. To the outside, D12. Number 4, it's Huey Quillen.
Starting in 9th, it's the 21 of Jacob Sissel. To his outside, the 14 of Team Outlaw Motorsports, Cole Duggar.
Jason Schombeckler, he starts in the 11th spot. To the outside, it's Teresa Bender. And rounding out the field, the 75 from Fleetwood, Pennsylvania, it's Austin Stern.
All right, Alex, we got 4 drivers advancing to the B main from this. So let's do it again. Who is your final transfer driver tonight?
Coming home in the 4th spot, I'm going to go with the 6th for SSR. It is going to be Rylan Gray coming home in that 4th and final transfer spot. Dom, who you got?
I am going to go with Huey Quillen, that 4 machine. He had a good run going, and unfortunately a little bit of an accident in the heat race took him back.
Brett Wheeler? Wheeler picks Sean Beckler. So, our picks are in. Green flag is out. C main action underway, and you see it right here. We're 3 wide for the 3rd spot. Already going at it here. Rylan Gray up to the 3rd spot. Mario Perez and Noah Bowman goes around. Caution flag is out.
Man, Alex, I thought that was Schumacher for a second. I thought Brett Wheeler put the producer's curse on him.
Green flag, you see it dropped, and then there we were 3 wide momentarily. Here we go. There's the problems for Bowman as he goes around. But talk about a jump for that 6th machine of Rylan Gray. He gets into the top 10, into that final 4 spots. But with the caution out, might be a complete restart here. So Rylan Gray might have to go back, or will he hold on to the 4th spot? Looks like he's going to hold on to the 4th spot. There's Bo Krebs in the 168. No one picked Bo Krebs here to finish in that final spot. So can Bo Krebs be the one to upset and knock us all off?
Well, Alex, will definitely be an interesting one there as you see, Rylan Gray in that final spot. Jason Schauenbacher in 9th. Huey Quillen in 7th. So our 3 picks separated pretty good there. But it all comes down to how you finish racing, how you start. As you see Dustin Hall take us to the green flag.
Green flag. Back out on the raceway. Mario Perez right now under fire already is Cody Lawrence on the outside. There's Rylan Gray now. Gray goes to the top side. He's trying to compete here in that 2nd spot as Lawrence holds on to 2nd. And there we go, 4 laps in the books for the C main.
You see Bo Krebs on the outside looking in for Mario Perez, but Mario Perez gets by Rylan Gray, putting him in the final spot. Gray, though, battling back. You've got a great battle going on there. One on the top side, one on the bottom side. Bo Krebs right there behind him, making his presence known.
As all these battles go on, you see the battle for 3rd is on as well. There's Dustin Hall for 2nd. Right now, Rylan Gray gets by Mario Perez. Rylan Gray coming after Dustin Hall. He said, forget the 4th spot. I'm going for the win here. And here he is on that top side, rubbing the wall. That's going to cost him some time on the 33-1 of Dustin Hall. Mario Perez right now under fire. He is. And he has Krebs. He has Quillen. He has Stitzel all in that back rear.
And Alex, we say it every time we're here. You do not want to be in that final transfer spot. You see some contact there between Schoenbach and Perez, between Stitzel and Perez. There you see that moves Huey Quillen, my pick, up in that final transfer spot, Alex.
Watch out, Quillen. You got Bo Krebs right behind you, that 68 machine, trying to go to the inside. He slides up a little bit, got a little tight. and that cost him some time as we're closing in here on the end of C-Main action. Bo Krebs making some critical mistakes that might end his night. There is the 75 Austin Stern. Remember, he started 13th. He is moved up into the 6th spot, but he is 2 spots out of continuing this night into the B.
You see Stitzel trying to rail that high side right there, but getting into the wall, it's definitely a tricky line to run. But if you hit it right, there's a lot of speed up there. But here you see Ryland Gray, Dustin Hall, they're battling right there for that 2nd spot. Ryland Gray, 1 second, taking the top side around. Hall on the bottom side there, but here you see the run Gray's going to get from the top side, and that might be what he needs to get by him here.
Ryland Gray making a chance here for second. White flag in the air. He makes the pass for second. He gets by Dustin Hall. Ryland Gray into the 2nd spot, but it's all Cody Lawrence, the 55 machine. Around 3 and 4 final time. He wins C-Main. It's Cody Lawrence, Ryland Gray in 2nd. Dustin Hall, and oh my goodness, Dom, you're right. It's Huey Quillen in 4th.
I told you he would take that 4th spot. He had a good run in that heat race, just a little bit of an accident. So he's showing that his late model skills are transferring over to the sprint cars. But there you go, your final transfer spot.
No, Mr. Wheeler, we weren't picking 7th, but that's where Jason Schombeckler picks. So it's Lawrence, Gray, Hall, and Quillen going on to the show. Krebs, Stern, Schombeckler, Stitzel, Bowman, Perez, Adams, Bender, and Duggar. It's time to get those late model boys out here as they come up in a little bit, but it's time for the last chance qualifier. And starting on the pole, the 32. In a new paint scheme, it's Andrew Hauser to the outside, Bruce Harp in the 17.
Starting in 3rd, it's the 22 of Brandon Boyles to his outside for SM Sim Sport, the 20 of Joshua Berry.
Row number 2 on the inside, the 49 for T-Berry Motorsports. It's Ben Lewis outside 25. It's Timothy Korkakowski.
In row 4, we got the Mid-South Dirt Slinger teammates, Donnie Batiste in the 67 to his outside. It's Bill Miller of the 34.
Row number 5 on the inside for Pennsylvania, the Up North eSports 57. It's Austin Griffey to the outside 55. It's Cody Lawrence.
And in 11th is the 6 of Ryland Gray to his outside of Slick Sim Sport 331 of Dustin Hall. And to round out the field, it is the 4 of Huey Quillen. All right, Alex. So, one driver goes home tonight on this one. So here's what we're going to do. We're not going to pick the final transfer. Let's pick who finishes 5th tonight.
Finishing 5th. This B main, it is going to go to Donnie Batiste.
Here you see Brett Wheeler picking colors. I'm going to say Bill Miller takes the 5th spot away. Andrew Hauser taking us to the green flag. What a start by him there. You see Brendan Boyles right behind him. Ben Lewis, Joshua Berry, Korkakowski, Batiste, and Griffey all right there in that top 7. But the bottom side seems to be the way they're going around the track this time. As you saw in the C-Main, they're railing the top side for most of that speed.
Donnie Batiste in the 5th spot right now. You see the 57 of Austin Griffey back there as well. Ryland Gray. Lawrence makes a mistake as Mr. Wheeler. I swear every time you pick Cody Lawrence, he has a tough time going at it of things here as he is on that final spot of transfer. There is some contact between Griffey and Bill Miller right now. Donnie Batiste moves up to the 4th spot.
Alex, though, every time, Brett Wheeler makes a pick and it goes wrong, he's going to make it to where he can win some way, somehow. There you see Ryland Gray in 6th. Ryland Gray just takes the 5th spot away. Bill Miller all up to 6th now, but this Hornet's Nest is heating up. And remember, guys, 12 of you are advancing, so you're just battling for one more spot in the feature.
One more spot in the feature. They don't care about that. If you're picked by one of us, they want to finish 4th. It gives some credit to that driver and announcer duo. Donnie Batiste, he's in 4th. Bill Miller in 5th. Bill Miller past Donnie Batiste here as Bill Miller right now in the 5th spot. I just don't want to lose to Donnie.
Oh, I'm waiting to have you lose to me again because Bill Miller in that 5th spot driving away there. So Hornet's Nest is starting to get behind him. Huey Quillen, Josh Berry, Dustin Hall, Ryland Gray, Austin Griffey, all right there under a blanket. But they keep battling. It's going to let Bill Miller drive away 5th.
As you see, 3 wide right there with Ryland Gray in the middle of that mix. Huey Quillen right on the back bumper of Bill Miller. Miller still holds on to 5th. Brandon Voiles, he takes over that lead now for this LCQ. Hauser still in 2nd. Ben Lewis, Donnie Batiste, and Bill Miller, your top 5. There's Dustin Hall. He's in the A spot. Timothy Korkakowski in 12th. Bruce Harp, he's out of tonight's action, so all 12 go on to the show with 5 laps to go, and the battle for the lead is on between Voiles and Hauser.
But Alex, take a look at the 3rd place. Rylan Gray railing that hot and shield line around the top. Made it past the entire Hornet's Nest up to 3rd, and I see Hauser and Voiles battling it out. So that moves Bill Miller out to 6th spot. Makes me out, but Voiles, Hauser putting on a show right here with Rylan Gray trying to run him down from that top side.
Ben Lewis, he takes over that 5th spot right now. Batiste still in 4th. Huey Quillen now battling with Bill Miller as well. You see, there is all these cars from about 5th on to 9th. There's Bill Miller. He's in the 9th spot right now. Contact between him and Austin Griffey as Bill Miller's starting to drop back. Cody Lawrence, he's in the 10th spot there. So the only person that has a true chance with the white flag coming out is myself. And here it is, battle for the lead with the white flag in the air. Brendan Voiles, Andrew Hauser go into 1 and 2. It's still Voiles. Can Hauser make a move, or is he content with this 2nd spot through 3 and 4 for the final time? Brandon Voiles wins your last chance qualifier. Andrew Hauser, Rylan Gray, Donnie Batiste, Austin Griffey comes home in that 5th spot.
Alex, I don't think any of us got that, but Ben Lewis, Dustin Hall, Bill Miller, Cody Lawrence, Huey Quillen, Corey Kowski, and Joshua Berry are all in the A main, and Bruce Harp, unfortunately, will be going home tonight.
That is your final results. Again, those 12 go on to the show. Bruce Harp writes an end to his night. That was your last chance qualifier. While these drivers get a warm-up, we will step aside and have some great words from our great sponsors. And then it is feature time here at Lanier for the ABR Setup Shop 360 Wing Sprintcars. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is feature time here at Lanier for the ABR Setup Shop 360 Wing Sprint Cars from Miller Family Trucking eSports League, brought to you by World of Thunder. It is feature time, and Dom, I cannot wait for this feature event and starting of features. Here is your starting lineup.
And starting in the back, going to the front, starting 24th is the 20 of Joshua Berry. To his inside, the 25 of Timothy Korjakowski.
Row number 11, it is Huey Quillen to the outside, to the inside, the 55 of Cody Lawrence.
And starting in 20th, it is the 34 of Bill Miller. To his inside, the 331 of Dustin Hall.
Row number 9 on the outside, T-Berry Motorsports 49, it's Ben Lewis. Inside 57, Up North eSports, Austin Griffey.
Starting at 16th, the Mid-South Dirt Slingers, this is 67 of Donnie Batiste. To his inside, the 15 of Rylan Gray.
Row number 7 on the outside, it's Andrew Hauser. To the inside, he won your last chance qualifier. It is Brandon Voiles.
Starting in 12th, it's the 23 of Sean Sheehan. To his inside, it is the 28 of Sage Luther.
Row number 5 on the outside, it's Damian Keffer. To the inside, LGR Motorsports, it's Coulter West.
Starting in 8th, it is the 19 of Team ABR InSports, Rebecca Millette. To her inside, the 92 of Corey Austin.
Row number 3 to the outside, it's the 2M for the firm. It's Jamie McCarron. To the inside, Pennsylvania 95, Dakota Kuhn.
Starting in 4th, Team Alamo Motorsports 97, Tyler Schultz. To his inside, the 96 of Matt Dixon.
And on your front row, it is Ace Esports 50, Clayton Davis. And to the inside on the pole, looking for the clean sweep, the 3-time World of Outlaw champion, it is Alex Bergeron.
All right, Alex, as we get set for the 4-wide salute here, I'm going to do something a little bit different for you. Give me your top 3 in order. We're finishing tonight from 1 to 3.
Coming home in first, it's Alex Bergeron. Coming home in second, I have Tyler Schultz. And coming home in third will be Rebecca Millette.
Alex, I'm going to have to agree with you on only one pick there. Coming home first will be Alex Bergeron. Clayton Davis will take second. And I don't know if you saw it, but he had a great run that B-main. I got Rylan Gray coming up into that final spot in third.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, World of Thunder Esports League, Miller Family Trucking Esports League, and ABR Setup Shop would like to thank you for tuning in tonight for their 360 Wing Sprint Cars. They are sending you the salute to you, the fans, the 4-wide salute, ladies and gentlemen. 40 laps the distance. This is your starting grid 4-wide for your feature event.
You know, Alex, actually, Brett Wheeler, who is your top 3 in order for this one? There you go, Alex. Brett Wheeler agrees with 2 out of my 3 picks, but thinks that Brandon Voiles will get that 3rd spot.
Gotta roll the dice. Oh yeah, Brett, we understand that one. Brett, I know how you pick. Whoever crosses the finish line first is going to win. Whoever crosses the finish line second is going to finish behind him. Whoever crosses the finish line third is going to finish third, right?
I mean,
ladies
he's
and
not wrong, Alex.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is how Brett Wheeler always wins, is because he doesn't pick usually. He just goes. Whoever finishes there is how it goes.
But tonight he has picked Alex, so Bergeron, Davies, and Voiles have a ringer to go through tonight. 2 of those 3 have been picked. You know, Bergeron is a clear pick for all of us, but we all disagree on who's going to be that top 3.
We'll have someone different in the top 3, but right now it's a unanimous decision. The 12 coming home with the win. Lights are out. And ladies and gentlemen, it is about to go down. 360's ABR Setup Shop feature event is green here at Lanier Speedway.
You see Alex Bergeron taking us to the inside, getting up to the top side. Clayton Davies in second, under fire from Matt Dixon. But Davies looking to the slide job on Bergeron and start the race out. Bergeron goes to underneath. But it'll be Clayton Davies leading lap number 1.
Clayton Davies leads lap number 1. Slide job by the 12 of Bergeron. Davies goes to the inside here. Battle for the lead already heating up here. Davies, one more slide job for good measure. He hits the wall. Contact behind him. Oh boy, everyone saves it. They're 4 wide now. Never mind. They didn't save it that time.
And Alex, unfortunately, I believe that has to be your fault on that one.
Oh, no, it wasn't my fault. Go to Kuhn with a little contact, and Schultz and Dixon, and then Dixon gets caught up and some more contacts. 4 or 5 cars involved there. Corey Austin involved as well. So, some tough breaks early on in this feature. But, you know one thing I have noticed? There's our semi-big crash. And it is Talladega night. It is Talladega today. You know, that was a good one, but no big one. So I think this was our big one tonight already.
That is true, but Alex, I do believe that off that start, I think Clayton Davies actually gets to keep the lead because I believe that Alex Bergeron's pass actually occurred after the caution came out.
So now, here's the real question. You see, there's the 10C. Coulter West up there. Rebecca Millette up there as well. This changes the whole thing with Matt Dixon, who was a fast car. He's back there. Tyler Schultz is back further now. Dakota Kuhn up into the 2nd spot. Alex Bergeron back into 3rd with Coulter West. So this might change some things up there. There's Rebecca Millette, Damian Keffer as well. So this might change some things up. This might shake up that top 3.
Yeah, Alex will definitely shake up the top 3 there. You know, change it. You see Bergeron's actually back into 3rd. So Dakota Kuhn got ahead of him as well, too, before that came out. So Bergeron having a little bit of ground to make up as Clayton Davies takes us to the green flag again.
Green flag back out. Clayton Davies leads us into turn 1 and 2. Alex Bergeron takes back that 2nd spot real quick from the 95 of Dakota Kuhn. Coulter West, he's in the 4th spot right now, coming after Kuhn. So is Rebecca Millette. Those ABR cars, ABR setup shop sponsored cars are all running up in the front. You see right there, that is Rebecca Millette's nose wing. You see the battles up front. Bergeron goes to the bottom as, Davies into the wall. That takes the advantage. There's Coulter West now. A lot of battles throughout. Davies might have some problems there as Rebecca Millette takes over there, but look at the Hornets nest behind her.
And Alex, we talked about before, you know, that Jack Hollinshield line up top is a dangerous one to run. Davies is fast whenever he can run it, but gets into the wall a little bit, falls back into the Hornets nest now. As they see, he has to deal with all those drivers there, and they see Rylan Gray making his way up, already up 7 spots right now, trying to make up quite a bit more throughout this field.
Now you see they're 3 wide. They were almost 4 wide. They're pushing their luck here tonight with these assaults on everyone else. Clayton Davies still on that top side. Oh boy, contact back there. Griffey trying to save it right now. He does, but up front, there's Tyler Schultz involved. Riley Gray involved. Well,
I don't know what to say, Alex. I
got nothing there.
Here we go, your Ultimate Dirt TV instant replay. And there you see just a little bit of contact. Cars get into each other, and unfortunately, Tyler Schultz, I believe Rylan Gray both get the worst of that one.
So Gray, Schultz, both upside down on their lids. And, well, that's going to write an end to both of their nights. So.
Oh, don't forget, Alex, they do have that one quick repair they can still use.
They do, but now their best bet right now that they need is they need to get that toe in real quick and hope to have it done before we go back green, or they will be costly having laps down. But remember, we've seen the domination that this 12 has had. Clayton Davies, he did have some problems. As you see, he comes out of pit road. So him hitting the wall might have just been a crucial mistake. Wasn't that one of Brett Wheeler's picks?
Clayton Davies was both mine and Brett Wheeler's pick for 2nd.
Clayton Davies is in the back right now as he has just come out of the pits. But our two of our picks are out. Here we go, green flag, back out on the raceway. Bergeron, Coulter West, Rebecca Millette. There goes Coot, he spins, and caution. Flag waves once more.
Alex, you see this track. Look at that. It is slick top to bottom there. That will definitely make it a little bit harder as drivers try to get to the corners. You know, all it takes is a little bit of tire spin to go sideways. So you're going to see exactly what happens to Kuhn there. Trying to keep up with Bergeron on that start. Bergeron gets started. He starts sliding the tires a little bit. Goes into, a little bit of contact actually. That's what helps him go around.
There's Quillen, also the 55. And, well, other guys. Yeah, there was Lawrence and the 55 also caught up in that one. But here's another look at this replay. There's the 55 of Lawrence. And watch him get caught up there as everyone tries to check up. He spins around. And then look at the inside, J-Mac and them all getting bunched up somewhere. Hauser on his side. So, oh boy, just early problems so far for some of these drivers.
But Alex, you know what that caution does right there? Our third place picks, Rylan Gray, Tyler Schultz, got those quick pairs back on the track and on the lead lap again.
Green flag back out on the raceway. Alex Bergeron leads us in, and you look at this for a second. ABR, Team ABR 1 and 3, and an ABR sponsored Coulter West in the second spot. Then you have Matt Dixon for Lightning Sim Racing. He is in the fourth spot. So keep an eye on Dixon right now. He was caught up in some problems early on. He is coming after the 14 of Rebecca Millette. Millette, my pick to finish third right now, battling it out with the 96, and Matt Dixon looking for his first podium here in the World of Thunder. Oh, Hauser lap traffic getting in the way. Might have just caused it. Coulter West, your new leader is the 10C for LDR Motorsports.
And what a run for that one. As can you believe that, Alex? The 13 of Andrew Hauser comes out on the track. Coulter West takes advantage and takes the lead. Matt Dixon, Rebecca Millette, and Damian Kiefer in your top 5.
That might problems. Oh boy, problems in the back. Everyone's and there it is. Caution flag is out. Oh boy.
Unfortunately, take a look at UltimateDirtTV instant replay. There you see Andrew Hauser, the lap car in the way. A little bit of contact, trying to avoid him, and that just sends everybody over. Well, Alex, that's 2 of your 3 picks I went over tonight.
I got nothing.
This might be the worst announcer's curse. If Alex Bergeron goes over because of this, Alex, you will be 3 for 3 in announcer's curses
Think
for this
about this for a second.
feature.
All 3 of us picked Alex Bergeron to win. The 10C of Coulter West takes the lead after that caution, after that lap car incident there. Coulter West sets the pace here. He needs to get a jump and throw a curveball at that 12 machine. And you know Alex Bergeron, he's been around here. He's been in the game for a long time. He knows every start in the book. Can the 10C get the jump that he needs to take back this lead?
Yeah, but, you know, Alex, we need to take a moment here to talk about that 5th place driver, Dustin Hall. Came through the B main. He is up, I believe it's 13 or 14 spots right now. You know, you said it before. He's got some good teammates over there helping him out. So he's probably got a couple in his ear right now, making sure he gets through that field safely.
So lights prepared to go out here. And look at Matt Dixon, 96. In the third spot, keep an eye on him. Timothy Korkowski, he's moving up through the field.
And all right, Alex, I believe that we still have some lap cars getting their laps back right now. So I believe that's why you still see us under caution right now. So there you see Andrew Hauser going around the outside. Looks like he's trying to get his laps back, get him back on that lead lap.
And Dom, you want to hear something scary here?
What's that, Alex?
Comes back on the track. Was the number 6 of Rylan Gray. He is now back in the pits, and he is out of tonight's action. It looks like once more as, oh boy, lap car getting ready to come on the track. Green flag is back out on the raceway. Coulter West gets a semi-decent start, but Bergeron on the top side trying to put some pressure on Coulter West. West on the middle line, going to try and slide up. No, he's not. He's going to hold the middle. And Coulter West has company. Bergeron. Coulter West, you are the luckiest guy I have ever seen. Caution flag gets out. Coulter West holds on to the lead.
And talk about the luckiest yellow you'll ever see, Alex. Coulter West had a side of Alex Bergeron right there ready to pounce.
UltimateDirtTV instant replay, and let's see here. There's the 4 Huey Quillen. There's Austin Griffey, and looks like Batiste. Down 8. Donnie had such a good run throughout the night, and just like that, the 67's night looks like it could be over.
Yeah, it definitely does. But take a look. Coulter West, the biggest benefactor from that caution, still has a mirror full of Alex Bergeron. But as for the time being, he is ahead of him. But Alex, take a look at this top 5. West, Bergeron, Dixon, Hall, and Sheehan. Dustin Hall, the hard charge night, up 15 spots in the 4th. Now he's looking for 3rd. But they see Alex Bergeron trying to pick up where he left off before that caution came out. Railing that like gets into the wall a little bit, though, dropping him back into 3rd spot. Matt Dixon trying to capitalize, but Alex Bergeron too good on that top side, trying to make it work again.
Bergeron on the top side now, starting to battle out with Matt Dixon. Dixon on the inside of him. Here comes Dustin Hall as well. Coulter West in the 10C. He leads another lap here, but here goes Bergeron now. Bergeron said, I'm going to mock your line, but I'm going to go a little higher. Bergeron takes back the lead in the 12 machine, goes up top there. Live and die by the top side tonight for the 12, and he's going to take back the lead, leads that lap. Now Bergeron, Coulter West battle for out the lead.
Yeah, Bergeron going to run away with this lead now a little bit. Coulter West says, I don't think so. Going to go to the top side, something we haven't seen him do yet here. Trying to make the same line Bergeron's got working. Now you see Bergeron to the inside. Colt West on that top side. Now under fire from Matt Dixon, who's still under fire from Dustin Hall there. Hall closing in the gap into Dixon. Making a noise there, but Dixon closing the gap to West as Bergeron loves seeing this and just going to check out.
Bergeron start to move away from the rest of the pack. Dustin Hall trying to get another podium here tonight. He's catching up to that Matt Dixon machine. 96 for Lightning Sim Racing. Dixon looks strong here. Can he get his first podium of the new campaign here tonight? Coulter West looking for his first ever podium in the 360 wing sprint cars here for the Miller Family Trucking Esports League. As Dustin Hall, Corey Austin, Clayton Davies starting to move his way up. Remember, he pitted earlier, had to get some repairs. Clayton Davies up to 6th.
And yeah, Alex is about to talk about that. Clayton Davies' last lap was the exact same lap time as Alex Bergeron, both running 14.3s. The rest of the field's running 6s and 7s for this last lap.
So keep an eye. You see more cars starting to move back up through the field. The 14 to Rebecca Millette. She's 14th right now. Had a tough break for her. Now she's trying to move Jamie McCarron. Another car. Dixon has contact with Dustin Hall. There comes the 92. There comes Clayton Davies. Davies to the outside of Dustin Hall. Now Davies going for the 4th spot is Clayton Davies. He's up there. Gets the 4th spot for momentarily. Now Hall goes to the inside trying to get past Dixon. Dixon holds on to 3rd. Hall holds on to 4th. Clayton Davies still in the 5th spot.
Yeah, Davies making short work of this field, trying to make that top side work right now. You see Alex Bergeron in the front of your camera there on the top side as well. Davies, though, held up by Dixon and Hall. Both drivers not wanting to give it up there. Coulter West trying to run down Alex Bergeron, but Bergeron's having none of it. There you see Dixon going to the top side there, cutting off Davies' momentum. Hall, though, holding on to the spot there. Lap traffic starting to play a factor.
Lap traffic starting to play a factor indeed. 3 wide for the third spot. Dustin Hall has it, but Hall in the middle side. You see Davies on the bottom. Lap traffic, oh boy, drifts up the track a little bit. Almost costly there, almost caused a big one. But 3 wide now, the lap car on the bottom side. There goes Dustin Hall. Hall leads in that turn 1 and 2. He's still in third. Matt Dixon in fourth. Clayton Davies now trying to gain some more momentum after having to change line. Dixon goes up top. You see the Hornets that's behind him as this race is getting interesting for that third spot.
Yeah, definitely getting there. The top 4 all really similar in lap times right now. You see Davies work his way around Dixon. That top side looks like it might be coming in again for Davies. He's looking at live or die up there. Dustin Hall up 16 spots, trying to hold on to that final podium spot. Davies, though, wants to get back up in there for that one. Here you see Bill Miller working his way up through the field. He's also up 13 spots. Huey Quillen up 13 spots. Well, a lot of hard charges in this one tonight, Alex.
Some hard chargers indeed. Clayton Davies, though, he started up front, had to go to the back, and now he's moving back up front. Coulter West, talk about that miracle run for the 10C in second. Dustin Hall in third. Matt Dixon, Corey Austin, Bill Miller. Those two going at it now for the 6th spot. Brandon Boyce, Huey Quillen, and Dakota Kuhn. Your top 10 still. Bergeron, though, out in front. The 10C machine trying to catch up, but he has company at 331. Dustin Hall is gaining, and he's going to bring another Hornets nest behind him for second.
Alex, let's take a minute to talk about this there. Alex Bergeron, your race leader, a 14.78 last time by. Clayton Davies, a 14.49. Showing the difference in speed there. Bergeron in the clean air, but Davies seems to have something working for him back there, but just can't get past these cars as Dustin Hall is under fire, under siege. Davies making that top side work right now as he's going to get past Hall here. Hall, they're going to battle back on the bottom side. Davies going to try and keep that top side momentum going. Gets into wall a little bit. Just a slight tap. There you see, though, Clayton Davies back up into third.
Davies, this battle for third continues to heat on. You see Matt Dixon. He's not giving in. He's still trying to catch up there, but Clayton Davies, top side. Dustin Hall on the bottom. White flag in the air for Alex Bergeron. This battle for second is on, but for the first time this season through the back straightaway into 3 and 4 for the first time. ABR eSports going to take home ABR setup shop 360s win number 1 this season. It's Alex Bergeron, Coulter West, and Clayton Davies. That is your top 3 here tonight.
There you see Dustin Hall, Matt Dixon, Bill Miller. Dustin Hall, Bill Miller, and Huey Quillen all up 14-plus spots tonight. So definitely some hard charges in this field tonight. We're going to take you through our official results tonight. As you said before, your winner, Alex Bergeron, Coulter West, Clayton Davies, your final podium spots there. Dustin Hall and Matt Dixon round your top 5.
Bill Miller in 6th, Corey Austin, Huey Quillen, Brandon Voiles, and J-Mac, Jamie McCarron round out your top 10.
Damian Kiefer, Dakota Kuhn, Sean G, and Rebecca Millette, and Andrew Hauser, your top 15.
Home in 16th is Timothy Korkakowski, Sage Luther, Austin Griffey, Tyler Schultz, and Ben Lewis, top 20. Cody Lawrence, Donnie Batiste, Rylan Gray, and Joshua Berry round out the 24 car final results for your feature. We're going to head down to Victory Lane. Are they there yet? They are not there, so we're going to go with the third place finisher right now, Clayton Davies. And, man, talk about the story of a lifetime. You started up front, had a tough break, hit the wall, went in, got some quick repairs, and then had to work your way through the field, but come home in third. And talk about that battle for third with Dixon and Hall.
Yeah, that was insane. Kind of a few mistakes, just kind of get a little bit too hot under the helmet, trying to keep up with Alex and just not really watching where I was running, and kept clouding the wall in 3 and 4, and got in a little bit of an incident there with Rylan, which all up ended up putting us with about 8x. So we're right on the incident limit. Went in, got a quick repair, and I pretty much had to baby it around once I felt like I could open it up. Yeah, just tried to get through the field, and once I got to Dustin, we had a really good battle there. Tops up to him and Dixon. Like, those guys gave me plenty of racing room, and I hope I gave them the same, and yeah, just really enjoyed it.
Man, oh man, talk about the way to start off the season. This has to be a phenomenal way to kick off this season. 360 sprint cars. And at Lanier, coming up next week, another strong race at Eldora, so a little bigger of a track. And what is on the plans for your machine going into Eldora Speedway?
One objective: beat Alex. I ran runner up to him last season, so this is I'm hoping this is a series I can pass him and get the win.
That's always a good goal. Beat that 3-time World Outlaw champion Alex Bergeron, and we know you got some great sponsors, some great guys backing you up to have a fast car. And who do you have to thank for this phenomenal run?
I'd like to thank Western Machine Shop, Atlantic Oil, P1 Performance Race Gear, Ace Esports, Quickie Motorsports, SRT Australia, BK Design, CD Cinematography, Bunbury Kitchens, the rest of the guys back at the team for helping me. Alex, ironically, for helping me out with setups and getting me better. You guys are putting on the broadcasts, and Steve and the rest of the guys back at World of Thunder for putting on the league.
Is your third place finisher, the 50 of Clayton Davies. And Dom, you are with a phenomenal run in the 10. See his first ever podium. It's the 10 of Coulter West.
Yeah, Alex, I caught up to Coulter West here, quite a bit of celebrating. He tried doing a couple backflips, but I had to get him off the floor, threw his back out. Coulter, unfortunately throwing your back out. But how do you feel about that second place finish?
I'm really happy with it. I missed qualifying. I was at dinner and missed it. So coming from the back of my heat race to make it to the feature and then doing that, it feels pretty good. Car felt great. Really couldn't have asked for any better. I knew it was going to be tough to beat Alex. So second place is good with me.
Yeah, you definitely, for a while there, you caught a lucky break with that the caution came out there because Alex was coming hard, and you kept that lead for a couple more laps, getting a couple more bonus points. So how's it feel knowing you held off Alex for about 5 or 6 laps there?
I did feel a little faster than him when the track wasn't as slick, but once it got slick, I think he's just got more experience with that fully slicked off track than I do, and that's where he got me. So, it's not like he completely blew me out, so I'll take it.
Yeah, definitely there. You were actually, take this with you on this one. You're about 2/10 quicker towards the end of that race there. So, quite a group of guys going there. They'll help you get to that second place spot. So who would you like to thank for getting you in the second?
I'd like to thank you guys for putting on this broadcast, and then is it Miller Time for the league, and Miller Family Trucking. Let me find my sponsor list. Okay, I'd like to thank ABR Setup Shop, of course, for giving me a fast car tonight. Redline Race Designs, Finish Line Repair, One Wish Foundation, Rogue Energy, Wraps and Stitches, Skull Candy, and then all the guys over at LGR Motorsports.
All right, and that was the second place finisher, Coulter West. Gotta go get a shot real fast, get that back fixed. But Alex, I heard you are down with Alex Bergeron, your winner tonight.
Coming home with the win, just coming right back after how he left off that 410 season a few weeks ago. Alex Bergeron in victory lane once more, and another new paint scheme. It's weird not seeing the green, but I really like the purple.
It definitely looks good. It's part of my 3 cars, different colors for 305, 36, and 410s. But definitely had a good run tonight. I think we all did. It was a fun night.
Now, Team ABR had some strong runs. You qualifying quick time, Rebecca coming and qualifying second quick. So that had to start off a really good night, and you had to come in after qualifying feeling really good about Team ABR eSports for the rest of the night.
Yeah, it definitely feels good overall. It's like I said, it feels good to be able to be up front. We were sitting first and third there in the feature, and we had Coulter West there, and ABR Setup Shop in second. And also had Clayton Davies there coming back up to third, so definitely a strong run for everyone on ABR Setup Shop tonight. And Rebecca did awesome too tonight. So, I think we're just gonna keep on going and improve and do good the rest of the season. And definitely, we're proud to be able to be partner with you guys for the rest of the season.
Now you said, you ABR Setup Shop being a sponsor, being the title sponsor for these 360 sprint cars. And to talk about ABR Setup Shop going 1, 2, and 3 tonight in the feature results has to be a good showing for you guys.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like I said, we're growing and growing every time, and to be able to partner with Wolf Thunder and everyone on the broadcast is definitely a great feeling. And congrats to Dustin Dahl for grabbing the Art Charger Award tonight. I think it. I don't exactly know where he finished. I think fourth, or I'm not sure, but he did good tonight. So, congrats to him for grabbing the Art Charger Award.
Great run, and with a great run, you got to have some great guys and some great teammates behind you and some great sponsors. Who is behind the scenes backing up this number 12 machine?
Well, everyone at Team ABR Sports, of course, Jason and Rebecca, everyone that supports us, all of our fans and partners, CSI Shocks, Biologic Cat, BK Designs, Martin Farm Equipments, CD Symptography, Wraps and Stitches, ABR Setup Shop, of course, and everyone that supports the team and support our drivers, and you guys for broadcasting, my dad for watching all the time, and just everyone for showing up tonight.
That is your winner tonight, Alex Bergeron and Dom. Talk about a way, 2 races down, 1 more to go, and it's the Pro Late Models. But tell me, how do you feel after these 2 races? This season is going to be one of the best.
Yeah, this season's definitely going to be a good one, and I have a feeling that this entire season, I'm going to actually beat you in predictions, Alex, because 2 of my 3 drivers got in the top 3, and only 1 of yours did.
Whatever. But to say, Brett Wheeler did the same thing, so you can't feel special. Brett always wins. He got the balls. He pays the checks. So guess what? Brett beats us no matter what. If it's a tiebreaker, Brett wins.
That's fine, as long as I beat you.
That's always the name of the game. But ladies and gentlemen, World of Thunder eSports League would like to thank all the great sponsors here. Miller Family Trucking for being the Miller Family Trucking eSports League, DirtFan.com, Worldwide iRacing League Association, Extreme Savage, SRW, that's Scalf Race Wraps, ABR Setup Shop for their great support for these 360s, 127 Industries, and World of Thunder eSports League. That is the great sponsors behind the Miller Family Trucking and World of Thunder. UltimateDirtTV like to thank their sponsors, Speed Shop 51, World of Thunder eSports League, SRT Australia, Heatwave Designs, FEGPC, and Locked On Lads iRacing podcast for all their great support on Ultimate Dirt TV. For Dominic Foster, I am Alex Robinson, Brett Wheeler in the producer's chair. Also, before I forget, again, May 7th, that is a Friday, 12 a.m. Eastern Time on Ultimate Dirt TV, Lernerville Speedway, Pro Late Models. It is the World of Thunder After Dark. Again, May 7th, 12 a.m. Eastern Time at Lernerville Speedway. But there it is. It is time. You see it coming up, the championship tour. And it's the Pro Late Models coming up in about 45 minutes. That is myself. I think Brett Wheeler going to be on call for me in that one.
Yeah, it won't be me, Alex. I got to go get the Pro Late Model unloaded myself, actually.
Dom Foster going to be in the car for that one. So, ladies and gentlemen, until next time, it is all of us at Ultimate Dirt TV signing off here at Lernerville Speedway.